Hi YouTube and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be giving you my top 10 music anime list. And number 10 we have Given. Somehow the guitar that he used to love to play and the basketball games that he found so fun just lost their appeal. That was until he found someone who had started losing his passion for music in his everyday life, but then he hears someone singing for the first time. The song resonates with his heart, and in the distance between them starts to change. At number 9 we have Those Snow White Notes. This one is a shamisen player of a legendary talent. Upon his death, his grandson lost his ability to play. Having lost his beloved sound, the main character finds himself in Tokyo and search for a new sound to love. Then he finds Yuna, who works at the club, hooks him up on a gig to play with a warm-up act. Imbues the sound of his shamisen with his many thoughts and feelings he has for others, still searching for his own sound and own feelings. And eventually those around him might give him that sound that he once had back. Noding Cantabile. And this one, the main character is a top piano student at his university, an excellent violinist. But he doesn't care about playing these instruments as much as he dreams of someday being a conductor. However, he has several deeply rooted fears about traveling, and so finds himself trapped in Japan. Because he's trapped, he starts to question exactly how far he can possibly go in music, especially when he's passed over again and again for others he thinks are less worthy of musical scholarship and fame. He recently got dumped by his girlfriend for a sausage-looking fellow, passed the chance to go to overseas, removed from his star spot at the piano competition because he walked out on his piano instructor. The main character is at his limit. This is when he meets Noda. She's a free spirit who reminds him of his music to be fun. She drew him to be a conductor in the first place and is learning how to deal with her. He learns how to deal with others. He begins to realize what is possible for him, even on the tiny island of Japan. At number 7, we have Sounds of Life. Down to its last member, the Koto Club will accept anyone who is interested in the traditional Japanese instrument. But when a delinquent and a prodigy player sign up, finding harmony isn't going to be easy, especially not with ensemble competitions looming around the corner. With enough time and some incredible skill at the strings, perhaps the Motley crew can strike a chord with the judges. This club will go through its trials and tribulations, but they'll eventually become one of the groups that can bring out the best sounds in the competitions. At number 6, we have K-On! In this one, a young carefree girl entering high school has her imagination instantly captured when she sees a poster advertising the Light Music Club. Being a carefree girl that she is, she quickly signs up. However, she has a problem. She is unable to play an instrument. When she goes to the club room to explain, she is greeted by other members. Although disheartened at the lack of musical know-how, they still try to convince her to stay to prevent the club's disbandment. After playing her a short piece of music which reunites her imagination, they succeed in keeping her as their new member and guitarist. At number 5, we have Bocchi the Rock. In this one, a girl who's so introverted and shy around people that she's always started her conversation with "ah." During her middle school years, she started playing the guitar, wanting to join a band because she thought it could be an opportunity for even someone shy like her to also shine. But because she had no friends, she ended up practicing guitar for 6 hours every day all by herself. After becoming a skilled guitar player, she uploaded videos of herself playing the guitar to the internet under the name Guitar Hero and fantasized about performing at her school's cultural festival concert. But not only could she not find any bandmates, before she knew it, she was in high school and still wasn't able to find a single friend. She was really close becoming a shut-in, but one day, the drummer and the band reached out to her, and because of that, her everyday life started to change little by little. and eventually she ended up performing in front of lots of people. At number 4, we have Florido's Eye Song, an AI theme park that blends dreams with hope and science. Vive was created at the world's first automated humanoid AI to work as a cast member in the theme park. She gets on stage every day to sing, but she's not very popular. She continues singing in hopes of one day achieving her goal of one day bringing her heartfelt performances to the theme park's main stage. One day, an AI that calls himself Matsumoto appears to her. He claims that he's an AI from 100 years in the future, and that his mission is to rewrite history with her in order to stop the war between AI and humans that will happen in a century later. Now, hopefully, her music can change the future, bring happiness to all of them. At number 3, we have Kids on a Slope. Because of his father's job situation, a freshman high school student who was by himself with his relatives. Until then, he was an honor roll student who tended to keep up with himself. But meeting notorious bad boy, he starts to change him. Though his devil-may-care classmate learns the attractions of jazz and finds the first person he can call a friend, he also discovers how much fun it is to play music with a pal. Other characters includes his childhood chum, Rusuku, the daughter of a record shop owner. Set against the backdrop of a seaside town with a scent of American culture, the series is a drama about young people coming into their own with music. At number 2, we have Forest of Piano, a tranquil tale about two boys from different upbringings. On one hand, you have Kai, born as the son of a prostitute, who has been playing the abandoned piano in the forest near his home ever since he was young. And on the other hand, you have Suhei, practically breastfed by the piano as the son of a family of prestigious pianists. Yet it's as their common bond with the piano that eventually intertwines their paths in life. It may even make or break them. And at number 1, we have Your Lie in April, one of my personal favorites as a music anime. This one, the main character was a genius pianist until his mother's sudden death took away his ability to play. Each day was a dull day, but then he meets one violinist. She was carefree, independent, and sometimes short-tempered girl. She had a eccentric playing style that immediately fascinated Kosei. His once one-track type of life with sadness was about to change because someone bright stepped into his life. Thank you, YouTube, for listening to my top 10 music anime list. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure to comment what list you think I should do next. And like that video, man. Y'all have a great day.